Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Boy Coach GG. Today we are playing the Rising Tide DLC from Final Fantasy 16, which is quite the surprise because I did not know that came out today. I haven't been keeping track on the release date of this. I quite literally just finished Dead Island 2 Sola expansion, and I checked to see what's it called, Final Fantasy, because it updated yesterday, and then it's like, there it is. I completely forgot about it. But yep, here it is. To access the Rising Tide questline, you must have first unlock Origin on the world map, as well as completed the side quest where there's a will and price list. To unlock Cairo's Gate battle content in the Hideaway Art Zone, you must first clear the main game and the Rising Tide storyline. Redeem bonus items. Bonus items will be available in redemption on the system tab of the main menu upon reaching the main scenario quest, A Chance Encounter. So, let's click continue and see what happens, because I have no idea. And now available inspection of the reading table in Clive's hideaway. Okay. I have no idea what this is going to leave me off of. Oh, right in here. Perfect. We've got Cortana. Alright. We're back, baby. So let's... reading table. Unmarked. Sid. I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue. Despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw with the highest disrupt, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more than the missive could fall into the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale to the North Reach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Okay.
Leviathan the Lost.
Leviathan.
But why now? After all this time.
Leviathan is one of the icons.
Why, what now?
That we have not met yet.
Oh. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
Guess what? It's a long lost Leviathan.
Alright then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Alright, let's go talk.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
Okay.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
Oh, that.
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the Dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
Oh.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. and that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Alright. Quest accepted. The Rising Tide. So Leviathan's Dominant has finally come back after over 100 years. Quest destination of the Rising Tide are indicated by that symbol. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. These will temporarily replace main scenario objectives. So Mercy. We go check on Vivian.
Clive. Truth is but a matter. Alas. What is it that you wish to learn? The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the...
What's up?
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need.
Oh, wow.
Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the...
I'm sure it will be entire.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study. I'll take that part. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes it?
Oh, indeed.
Medicine chest. Does that increase my medicine pouch or something? I have no idea what that means. Tired of having manually adjust the iconic abilities sets each time. Of the Omega weapon, which is strong as fuck. Oh shit, we can have different things, huh? Alright, so we can just create new... Right. You change the icon order. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at new stuff here now. Go. Oh, I can add it to shortcuts. What's this do? Oh, it's displayed. Oh, it's like a key item of some sort. Okay. So medicine chest is displayed in Clive's chambers. Okay. All right. Just gonna get used to the controls again. Let's travel to Northreach. Let's go. I'm trying to get used to the controls again.
The garrison said they'd take another 100.
To the Vale it is then.
Looks like you've got a thirst.
But enough talk.
How about we...
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Oh my.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among
Was it
other
you?
things.
Oh wait, never mind.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically,
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
and that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Oh, thanks for the warning. Alright. Want me to go that way?
Does anyone else think it strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
I think we can exit right outside of the training grounds over here.
Those things didn't fight like men.
How do I...
Come on. Run like the wind. The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
No one, it seems. I keep pressing the wrong button.
It's empty. Why am I not surprised? A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
I don't even see it recently, though.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Oh. Hello.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Motes of Water.
The Motes of Water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's Dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yet that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished
Oh.
Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage.
Uh-oh.
Moments before the waters were stayed, and the Eikon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an Eikon.
And the Eikon itself got stuck within that wave?
Like
And that's what it's been for over 100 years?
Do you say? Will you help us?
That's why there hasn't been a new one?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
All right. Rising tide, baby. Ooh, we made it across. We went from here to here. This is the dim over here. So I'm assuming this entire region? Or is this blocked off by this rope here? Can't tell. Let's go.
Alright, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point.
Oh, some sort of magic.
It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Oh, cool. A warding magic or some sort.
Oh, that was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
Damn, it looks beautiful. The rising tide. It's almost like the world isn't ending over here.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
So we are. Let's get to work.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
I'm sure we can trek it.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Oh, what?
Of course it is.
Homecoming. Enter Mysidia-a. Alright, so this is zone exit right here. Check local map. We just a big old corridor all the way to here. Inaccessible over here.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Sheila, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Josh trying to put down some lines, you know?
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself, then?
I'll just get hit by.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Yeah, I guess they don't do the whole branding thing out here. That's nice. Hey, I leveled up. Level 50 now.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
I see some magical lines up there.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Mysidia. Oh, damn, that looks so nice. So forestry, holy shit. What is that beam of light? Oh, it's heading towards the wave.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay.
it's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Oh, look at these animals. Oh, wait. You're fighting me. I want to go pet it.
Are those stones glowing? That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Okay, so they have a bunch of cairns around the place that help the glamour maintain its essence, I guess.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
It's just sort of kind of like a straight path. Oh, baby. Reflection of fire. Oh, I forgot we're going to be getting new gear and shit. I'm excited. Hello? Damn, I missed this game.
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay.
Alright, we made it to the village. Let's see what's this way though. Let's go see what's this way. Another one of these cairns. Cool. And now to go in the water. This is not Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Alright.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Even.
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our Dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours.
Yeah, please do.
That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Alright, let's explore. Hello.
That'll be them then.
Don't look like much if you ask me.
Hey! You see this big ass buster sword on the back?
Look, that one's got a black cape.
Do you think he's the leader?
Oh, I am definitely the leader. I can't really look around, I guess.
How long do you think this bridge has been?
Oh, they got chocobos.
Seems like one of the cairns was disturbed by an ibex.
Who thinks are as pale as... Welcome to Haven. The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
Thank you.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us, and Walyas.
This man, Walyas, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
A baby?
Wait, what?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his Eikon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But
Ah.
the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
It's so still a baby.
Walius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Eikons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Damn.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
Okay. The Dominant is still a baby.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are
Over
Delena.
a century old
Have you
in
spread
time,
the
I
word
guess,
about
but
our
physically
guests?
just a baby.
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Oh, okay. Seal obtained, baby.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Alright.
Then I bid you good tide.
Sorry I'm yawning so much. It's late. It's actually almost 1:30 in the morning.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we...
You are Sid, aren't you? I wonder if you could...
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith among... He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers.
Would the...
Perhaps, but it can't, for reason... Please, I know it sounds...
Okay.
Which flowers does...
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elders bless... We use them to dye our fabrics, so you don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls.
2 basket...
Okay. Oh,
If
hey.
you want something from the forge, you'll have to wait your turn. Got my hands full as it is.
Hello.
Oh, I'll have her hide. Oh, sorry. If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually she will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that would fleece you or anything. It's just...
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided... the heavens only know...
If you'd like me to keep an...
Oh, no. Could I?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Of course not.
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her. Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once she heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her.
All right.
Alright, picked up some side missions.
Excuse me. Pavard's wife tasked me with collecting some...
Ah. Word wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our... Go on, then. Give the old fool.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry. An old fool Pavat may be, but if you come bearing gift,
The mirrors. My people believe they...
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumption.
Well,
It is.
Thank you.
They really are people.
aren't they just? Though legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, so when we finally put down root,
Oh, that's cool.
Well, let's do basketfuls.
Complete. After completing the main objective, you may be given the option to quick travel to the quest location found destination. If you abandon or hold down the pause button to immediately travel to the NPC.
Time to visit Pavat.
Is this new? It's a new kind of thing, right? I didn't see this in the last expansion as well, but the last expansion was in a combined area.
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
Here we go.
Come out.
who?
Would either of you care to...
I'm sorry. It's just my husband can be a bit standoffish at times. What with you being a swordsman like and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for...
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning. Still, here we are.
No.
Acquaint.
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petal. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons.
As modes of water.
That's right. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it.
Cool.
And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us. I should get back to...
Oh, well.
Oh, nice little bow. Haven Foundry now available. Nice. So I can like upgrade stuff and like create stuff and all that.
What is it you want?
I have the Everdark? No, I'm 0 owned.
I'd like to see another smith do better. Will that do you? Better than you. Done. Will that do you? A good tide to you.
Oh, this is actually better. And Omega does 410. It's wild. Alright. Let's go. Did I find this daughter of his?
Hear me, my name's sisters.
Excuse me.
Little Ruka. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village?
Aye. She does. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river.
Oh yeah?
That's where she'll be.
Oh well.
I've been down that actually. On the way in. How much we putting on to say she's surrounded by monsters? It's probably all in all kinds of trouble. Oh no, she seems alright.
They're not here either.
What am I looking for?
It's you!
You must be
You know my name? Can you lot read?
Your father asked me to keep an eye. You left without telling him where you were going.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village?
All right, and on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall.
Everything might be a stretch.
Let's go, kid. Few simple side missions to kind of like get us introduced into the village. Love to see it.
Thank you for bringing it.
Oh no.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as here? Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls.
Oh, you can tell me all about the outside world later, sweet pea. Now go and help your mum with us.
Huh?
Thanks for putting up with one of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like?
Are we the only ones she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very... A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old northern...
Yes. He built on top of the old roof.
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray.
Which explains why you need...
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential. So please, do make good use of it.
I'll be sure to keep my...
Alright. Storehouse should be open now as well. Aegis tallow used in crafting. Bloody hide used in crafting. Got 25 bloody hide. Haven stores now available.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got anyway. Now we've got the inventory done, I can... This is all we have.
I shall take it.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
I shall take it.
May it serve you well. I'm afraid the shelves are bare. May it serve you well. Here you are. Well, if you're sure you need it.
How am I getting stuff that's better? That's gray.
What do you think that
They gotta upgrade it?
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
No, it doesn't look like
Good
it.
tide to you.
Alright. Alright, both those side missions are complete, so let's head out.
You're Lady Shula's friend, aren't you?
Lady Shirda says if I want to be tributary one day, I have to learn my letters just like she did. Did you hear that?
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. Don't want you getting lost in the forest.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
It's just something that goes to like Maiden's Marsh over here. Hey, these ones are locked.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
That's interesting. It's a green altar over here. Must be used some later on somehow.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an Eikon of Water gets angry?
Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Hey, look, it's better to ask than to assume. Oh, wait, are those tonberries? Yo!
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
Were tonberries the main game? I can't remember.
Stay down.
They don't seem to be as annoying as the ones from Final Fantasy VII. Hello. Oh, press the wrong button. Oh no. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Oh, fuck. There we go. That thing fucked me up. Cute dog.
Better already.
I can smell the sea. It's not far now.
Oh wow, look at that view.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Is a turtle? This is. Side dodge. Now there's a lot of deers around here. I don't know what the hell they actually called.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Damn, look at that. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's complete destruction, but it looks gorgeous.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
Oh, all right. It won't be the first Dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Odin. That. He split the sea on us. Just came from Haven. Let's go to the surge. It's literally just one big wave frozen in time. Even like the water, with the little splashes of water on the side, is frozen in time.
not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
But there's no map option here.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they
That's
have
what I'm
remained
saying.
untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No, it's not.
There. Up ahead.
Whoa. It's one big crater. So that's where it must have been all sea here.
Follow me.
Must have been all water here. He implodes or whatever, and then the water shifts back, turns into a wave, and it's just sea floor that's left, a crater. I'm assuming that's what that is, so. Oh my god, it is literally a baby.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know.
But it can be
But
done.
it can be done.
I've been doing it.
Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Alright, let's see what happens. Can't be that easy.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Oh, defenses.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Oh. What now? What the fuck are you?
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Ooh. Power of water, baby. Tuning to Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic, but also allows us several new iconic abilities such as Cross Swell, an insectable rush of water that plummets enemies multiple angles. Right. Oh, dude, I have like a water gun. What's circle do? Whoa.
Is that Leviathan?
Just a level, but a formidable advancement nonetheless.
Oh, I missed. I missed again.
It has friends.
Oh, that's how you cancel it. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nice try. Needed that. You're a fine hand. Farewell.
Oh, just in time. Oh no, I'm fucking facing the wrong way.
You're finished.
There we go. Carrier Coast Slave. I have to crafting material.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
Maybe he can still experience everything.
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
Oh.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
Oh God.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
Flow. Beacon the storm.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Okay. Get it back.
Look, Dad.
My lord, my name is Delina. By way of example, as I'm sure you're aware, the secret of the spell itself, so they built the cairns, and thus we hid ourselves away. Our story began after the fall of Drake's Horn. I bid you good tide.
Just skim through that.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
Whoa.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his Eikon.
Oh, so they did this on purpose.
Leviathan would have destroyed everything had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak.
Oh.
Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity.
Damn.
Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Damn.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west?
Yes, the one that's shooting like the
lie
laser.
the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Ver, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
The Ver is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
Alright, so we got some missions around here. Uninvited guest, what ails you? Roles of honor in the bird passage. And we are headed... It's over here. Not accessible at this moment. Oh, but these are both accessible now. Used to be X on both of these, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call it quits right here. We've reached about almost an hour and a half. Oh. Oh, I forgot. This is the Serpent's Cry. Boswell. That. don't have that much points, huh? Back to here. You know, I don't want to change that one, so I'm gonna this here. Oh my god, I keep pressing all the wrong buttons. Leviathan. Then we'll have like, let's put Ramu here. And I'll have that one on. But yeah, I want to call it quits right here. As I said, I believe this is about an hour and a half long. Back to the origins complete. Louder than words. Oh, this is the new game plus. This is back to the origins complete once again. I think I wanna. I already have a complete one, don't I? Yes, I do. No, I'll just create a new save. I have no idea. All right. Yep. Like this is about a 3-ish hour, 3 to 3.5 hour maybe. And we put about almost an hour and a half into here, so I think that's perfect. With that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I'll see you guys next time with some more Rising Tide. Peace out.